Here we go. Hey, Mugulars out there. PeekskillMugs are coming to you from on location. Our boy Mitch lent us his bedroom, which is kind of weird if you think about it.
I want to get
I
into
didn't
that.
realize what was going on there. But
No, me
yeah,
too.
Mitch, thank you so much for having us. We're here in Croton on Hudson.
Mean streets.
The mean streets of Croton on Hudson. And again, don't let those $1 million homes fool you. There are some bad mofos out there.
Those are the worst kind of people, actually.
I mean, I was a little worried when we were driving up to this place.
Sketchy, man.
Always.
Those woods, those huge ponds in people's backyard.
Their
I mean,
bodies.
yeah.
I guarantee there's some bodies at the bottom. of those
Definitely,
things.
definitely.
Cement shoes.
Man. Oh, we're all lined up today. It's going to be great. We got the usual cast. We got Brian. We got Chris. We got Phil. We got the birthday boy, Jack. We'll get back to that second. Craig.
Oh.
And, of course, the magician, Mark,
Behind.
in the director's seat today, doing all the things because TW is not with us today. That came out
not
kind of
with us.
weird.
He's not with us anymore.
Oh.
No, he's
You have to
okay.
clean
He
that
took
up.
a day off.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
you got to
okay.
clean that up.
And seriously, you guys are going to want to stick around for this because we're going to be tasting some delicious beer from the Hudson River Brewery. Because Joey just came in from the Hudson River Brewery. He just whipped up some tasty stout,
Yep.
Delicious.
and I can't wait to drink on that one.
I should have done
Me
a
too.
shotgun of this.
Yeah,
No.
no,
Please do.
32-ounce shotgun.
Stout.
The episode that
good.
Phil died.
That's when our ratings go up, actually. So maybe on someone's Deadpool. Who knows? Where's TW?
Oh, God.
See,
So,
I'm on yours.
actually, the breaking news so far of the day we want to get started off with is Jack had a monumental birthday.
Yeah. 60
60?
yesterday.
Yeah.
God, I thought he was 72.
Special shout out to Joe DiMaggio, by the way.
That's right.
The luckiest man in the
The
world, or
luckiest
whatever.
Basically,
The face of the earth.
The face of the earth.
So we just showered Jack with gifts. They were all alcohol. It was all
All
alcohol.
alcohol.
Oh, I gave him a T-shirt.
Yeah, he got the
That said
T-shirt
I'm
on.
an
did?
alcoholic,
Yep.
right?
That's right.
Shane Spencer.
Fireball
Shane
and
Spencer.
Tito's seem
That's
to be
right.
the
Shane
theme.
Spencer.
God. Shane Spencer, didn't he hit 10 home runs for the Yankees back in
Yeah, in
what?
September in like
2000,
1990.
93.
He holds that
96 or
record.
something.
Wow, that's
Wasn't
a
bad
fact,
at all.
Jack.
Wasn't bad.
That's a
He wasn't-
fact, Jack.
Well, actually, I remember Chris last night actually telling me that. It's
You remember?
It's the
That was
only
earlier
thing I
in the night.
It's actually the only thing I do remember from last night.
That was a good party.
It
Had
was.
fun.
It was a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Lots of social distancing
Yeah.
and mask wearing.
And
Obviously.
yes.
and hence the sunglasses.
Yes.
I have my sunglasses. I don't know where they are, but can I wear your reading glasses?
Sure.
No,
How do you look with those on, actually?
You will actually look like Brian.
Oh shit.
Where
I don't
is
even
your-
have my glasses.
Whoa. I think I just went blind doing that.
Do you see amoebas and everything?
I heard something snap in my eyeball.
Ugh, that's not good.
Oh,
But
man.
yeah,
good.
but actually, speaking of the Yankees, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to start out with a little baseball talk.
Sure.
Why not?
Spring training.
Spring training.
That's all I got.
That's it.
Home
No, it
runs.
was a big announcement for baseball, though. The kind of harkens back to Jack's idiot speech, where he said it was Joe DiMaggio, but it was actually Lou Gehrig. But Lou Gehrig Day is going to be June 2nd all across baseball. Everyone is going to wear a patch with the number 4, which is Lou Gehrig's number, and ALS, because of Lou Gehrig's disease.
About damn time.
What's that?
It's about damn time.
Yeah, and it's an interesting story because he started his career on June 2nd, famously taking over from Wally Pipp. Went through his crazy streak of consecutive games, then retired. 2 years later, he died on June 2nd.
Yeah.
So
Jeez.
June 2nd's a big day in the Lou Gehrig world, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
So it makes a lot of sense. It's pretty cool. It's obviously a debilitating disease, and there's no cure. So it's something. It's a good thing that baseball's doing that.
Yeah,
Sure.
to recognize awareness for it.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, are there going to be fans allowed at baseball games this year, or what?
I mean, they're at spring training
Yes.
games right now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
in
at spring
Florida.
training.
You're allowed to do anything in Florida.
Good
Yeah.
point.
In New York, though, you have to show that you either gotten the shot or you have a negative COVID test.
Right.
Yeah.
I think every
Within the
state is
last
different,
72
right? Every
hours.
state has a different rule.
Yeah, every state's gonna be
Yeah.
different. So.
But
stay
New York's
here.
looking 33%, which is
Mhm.
fans in the stadium. I
Sure.
was tired of listening to the fake noise getting
Yeah, the
pumped
fake
in.
noise is
I
bad.
actually
Pieces of
enjoyed the
people.
fake noise at
I like
first because it was
fake
just
noise.
so crazy to me. But
Yeah, but the cardboard cutouts.
The cardboard cut,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's a little
lost
weak.
me
That's
on that.
Yeah.
But just think about it. About a year ago today, maybe a week from now, we were like, when all this crap went down, our happy hour gone.
Yeah.
Just like that.
We just started
Actually-
hanging out in like parking lots, like
Right.
teenagers again.
Yeah.
And we have a clip that we're going to show you guys also of what we were actually doing during that time.
Yeah.
You know, from
And
the time
maybe-
where we had
maybe-
like a little like a tape measure to show 6 feet apart to actually shooting golf balls into the Hudson. So we have a clip of that's excellent. Actually,
You guys are hitting
It's a
golf
classic.
balls into the Hudson?
Well,
we
one of us
Well,
was.
Ed was.
Ed was.
You could hurt
Super
fish.
fan.
Ed Goldberg.
Super fan Ed, who hasn't shown up in a month and a half.
Yeah. Super Ed.
Talking to
Worst
you,
super
Goldberg.
fan.
Oh, yeah. So, and also, they canceled St. Patrick's Day last year.
Yeah.
What the hell's that all about? What about
And-
this year?
Canceled again.
Canceled.
No Peekskill Parade?
No
Nope.
Peekskill parade. So we're doing our own parade actually, starting on the 13th at 11:59.
I'm going to be sick that day.
No, you'll be sick at night. That's for sure.
You definitely will be sick at night.
Are we starting at PB then?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Start
think
at
that was
PB.
the plan.
Yeah,
so
we're
they were
doing-
going to do the
yeah, we're
modified
doing
breakfast.
kegs and
Modified
eggs.
breakfast, yeah.
Yep,
Ed
keg-
set that all up.
Yep.
Kegs and eggs, like you were saying.
Yep.
So bring your cash, because every bar we go to, we're going to have to buy food, right?
Probably. And Chuck's is,
Maybe.
cash only.
Chuck still has, like, beer nuts on the... Everyone's putting their hands on the
God.
same thing.
Oh, yeah.
Are we going to
That's
Sue's?
good. Welcome to 1980s.
Sue's is closed.
What?
For now. Yes, for now.
Why?
We
They
drove
must
by.
have-
We drove by last
Breaking
night.
news.
That, we should have opened with that. This is, like, breaking news.
Every time I drive by, lights out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
I wonder what happened.
Maybe health related.
Or did she sell? Or does she sell the building?
She already did
She
that.
didn't own the building anyways.
Oh.
Right.
Louis Lanza's.
Yeah, we got that one.
All right.
So she's paying rent to Louis, so.
But I believe that the company next door wants to buy that space and expand their building, so that might be part of it.
What do they do? Bantam? Is that
Yeah, Bantam.
Bantam
So they
tools.
make desktop CNC machines, which allow you to do like
Milling?
rapid prototyping at a small scale. Normally, you'd have to like go to a shop and give them blueprints, and they do your shit.
Right.
This lets you do it at home, and I know kids that make circuit boards for what this or that, and they use the milling machines for that.
For that. It is.
It is.
Solar, I mean, it's
It is slick, yeah.
Yeah, well, they were in
They put a
Berkeley.
lot of work into that building.
The building they were at in Berkeley was kind of a ho-hum brick building, so I knew when they came out this way they were gonna do it up.
How'd they choose Peekskill?
So the owner lives in Croton here, one of those $1 million houses.
$1 million
Right.
homes.
One of the
Right.
$1 million
Just talking about
homes.
that.
Damn,
Like the one we're in right
shitty
now.
neighborhood.
He got into a lot of trouble early on. So he was the owner of MakerBot, I believe. So they were a 3D printing company that kind of brought it to the masses, made a lot of money, pissed off a lot of people he worked with, and that's when he got taken. He left the company, took a bunch of money in the process, billions of dollars, and started Bantam.
Right.
But I think that 3D printing is still kind of like cooler than CNC machines. But if it's making money and putting jobs in Peekskill,
Yeah.
That's
That's
about
all right.
right. Yep.
Yeah.
Peekskill is growing.
and I can't confirm that he wants that property. He owns the property on the other side of the road and the side going towards the railroad. So that's all.
That's all theirs, right?
So it makes sense that he'd want that building.
Right. That used to be a landscaper that owned that building, I think, before that.
I actually think they're still using the garage
Part of it, yeah.
for landscaping gear.
Yep. They used to have the land across the street, too, toward the parking lot.
Right, right.
That's good. That's a good thing in Peekskill. And also, there's another pop-up that's happening. And we talked about that, I think, for our
Halloween.
Halloween show.
Halloween.
And that's also being done by Joanna Reed and Janelle and Kathleen, Jack's wife and my wife. And we'll talk about that later, and we'll pop up the information about that. But that's next weekend, the 13th and the 14th. It's going to be at the Elks Lodge again from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. So definitely come by. It's a good thing that they do. A lot of work. A lot of strange people coming to the house, too, dropping stuff off.
Oh, I bet.
Donations too.
Yeah, we're still accepting
Yeah,
donations. Yeah.
That's a big thing too.
What size do you wear? I got to check it out beforehand. We'll see.
Oh,
Where we continuing on with the pub crawl though? Sue's is closed.
Ed, Sue's is closed. I'm thinking, I don't know, what's open?
Birdsall.
Chuck's.
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 Taramina, Peekskill Brewery, back to Chuck's, back to Brewery.
It's gonna be a small circle.
I think the plan is to make it up to
Gleason's, at least.
Gleason's.
that
and
area,
Birdsall.
Birdsall and all that.
Right.
That was Ed's
Jeez.
plan.
We probably should contact these companies, right? And businesses.
Nah, just show up and just take
Because I
over.
remember last year
Fuck
when they
'em.
canceled the parade on St. Patty's Day,
I couldn't believe it. I was crushed.
people were just storming in buildings in the bars downtown, and they were done like the next day. It was like,
Yeah.
all right, you got an 8 o'clock curfew now, beat it. Scram,
A
go
handful
for
of
it.
those people ended up getting COVID too. What do you know? I
He's,
saw the pictures.
It's when you gave me my nickname, Patient Zero.
Patient zero. That's right.
Oh, that's true. That's what you are, right?
Where's my mask?
Yeah, where is my man?
Oh, it's too late now.
Scram. All our mess.
All right. Well, that was a good opening.
What did you say about Joe? Is Joe
We'll
Brady
see you
doing
guys-
the?
Jack,
No.
actually, since we don't have TW, we're not going to be doing an official trivia question, but Jack's going to ask this question
Random.
now, randomly, and then we're going to take a quick break and come back with our answers. So, Jack,
All right. In which country was the Rugby World Cup held in 2019?
you got to be kidding me. Pick another one.
Fuck,
Ireland.
rugby?
Pick another
Aus-
one.
Wales.
Is Australia a country? Or is it a continent?
Japan.
Okay. All right, we'll be right back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real juicy, what is it? Hey, how about a nice Hawaiian punch?
Sure.
Good mood of you, Tennessee, fruit juicy, Hawaiian punch, fruit juicy, Hawaiian. 2 points.
All right, welcome back, guys. I'm psyched right now. We got our buddy Joseph Pavella here from the Hudson River Brewery. Look at these beautiful Crowler cans you got there. What's in here today?
Oatmeal stout,
Oatmeal
5.5%. Just a
Let's see.
really easy,
Oh, yeah.
tons of flavor.
Right. I think what we used, the term we used before was crushable.
That
This
works.
is another crushable beer.
Yeah.
Oh, are we getting into those
crush-
beer-making terms
for,
again?
for,
I love it.
for a dark
Quaffable?
beer.
What is it?
You know,
It's crushable.
Crush? Yeah. No, you're right. That thing is that
Regularly
is
keep
smooth as
going.
can be.
it's good for breakfast.
It is.
There you go.
Yes.
Universal.
This with some eggs, and that's all you need. I think you have every food group covered, right?
Yeah, right? Man,
got,
that is really good.
All New York grains and hops in that.
Right. So when you put this in the you're brewing, how long does it take from start to finish? Say start to like actually being able to can it?
That beer's about 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's fast.
I would have
That
thought it
is
was long-
fast.
longer than that.
Yeah. I use a Kvike yeast in that. So that beer actually ferments in like 2 days. Finished.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. So
That's delicious. All natural stuff. There's nothing artificial about it.
nothing artificial.
Yeah, yeah. We saw your lab, so we know.
Yeah, we saw the lab.
Oh, the lab is
Special.
best man cave ever.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely.
Yeah. That damn game with the
Oh, the hook game.
hook game.
Yeah, I still couldn't get the hook right.
Well, I was a little tipsy. I wasn't getting the hook.
Yeah.
You know. Come on.
But
Phil
I
was
mean,
trying, no.
I've had a bunch of your beers. You kind of keep them in the. What else do you make? What have
Yeah,
you
you know, listen, for now it's just like experiments, try them out, you know, see what works, what doesn't work,
Yeah.
you know, and hit some home runs.
Yeah.
Like this one?
This one's great because
You know?
Great, yes.
when I grew up on stouts, what was it like Guinness? And I used to wake up like insanely hungover. Like, what am I doing to myself? So it was like, so I got off stouts for a while, but this one is damn good. I'm glad.
Like if someone wanted to get this, how would they contact you to get it?
Can't get them yet. So now
Okay.
I just, you know, give to you guys and friends and let people
Okay.
taste them and give me your feedback.
Feedback, right?
But hopefully soon enough.
Yeah, man.
The feedback on this is amazing.
Yeah.
'Cause there is a little bit of coffee in there also.
Nope. That's the
no.
roasted grains that are in that.
It's,
Yeah, it
We-
does
we
have a
did a
little coffee
coffee-
flavor.
it does have a little coffee flavor.
Me and
I
Bucci
like
did a
that.
coffee version.
Right.
So I peel off 5 gallons and give it to Nick, and he experiments with the coffee levels, and he puts it on nitrogen.
Right.
So we've been testing that to get that.
Now, what is the nitrogen? That's the bubbles?
Yeah, it's almost like
That's
a
a
Guinness.
carbonation?
Yeah, so like this is the CO2, but like a Guinness. You know how it's got that thick, creamy head.
Right.
It's a different mouthfeel. I'm not a huge fan of the nitro beers myself, but they're good.
I think these are good.
You know,
And stouts, I'm not really a big stout fan. Like Guinness, I never really liked Guinness at all. Honestly, I never even see
I've
what was
never
the
had
big
one
deal.
again.
Let's have an Irish car bomb. That's different. But you need a little bit more kick
that is
for me.
different.
But this is perfect though, because I like
Yeah.
a little bit of carbonation in there.
Yep.
Gives
Yeah.
It doesn't taste flat. Like Guinness to me always tastes flat.
It does?
Yeah, I never.
You gotta
I
have good
never-
Guinness, man.
I never.
yeah.
I
Gotta go
never
to a
liked
place
it.
You
with-
gotta.
Yeah, we did a real one. Then.
Some
I
places
haven't.
it's poured perfect. Some
Yep,
places it's poured
exactly.
hard.
Crap.
Yeah.
And it doesn't last. Guinness doesn't last, so you got to get it
Get it
fresh.
and-
If it sits there for too long, it does go flat and it doesn't taste very good.
So I would say we go to the Quiet Man to do that, but they're
Yeah,
well,
not so much
sadly
anymore.
no longer
Nope.
here.
It's very quiet in
Yeah.
there now, unfortunately.
Very.
That was a great place.
It was a
It
great
was.
chance. It was.
But this St. Patrick's Day little pub crawl,
Mhm.
we can taste some of this. I think
We're
in the
definitely
parking
gonna
lot.
take some
Sure.
of these.
Sure.
So Joey, how'd you start? Like, what was it? A hobby
Started,
at first?
you know,
or-
like a lot of people, homebrewing. Yeah, started in my kitchen counter.
Right.
Probably
One of those
now
kits.
close to probably almost 15 years.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
Wow.
What did you start with a kit? Like, they used to have like the
Started
kits
with a kit,
Right.
extract kit, mix it in that liquid.
thing, yeah.
you know,
yeah,
and,
put it in the dark for a
That's
month
it,
and
you know, and
magic.
then
Then
did one of those, and
cross
then I
your
went
fingers.
Cross your fingers,
to
right?
yeah, pretty
Well, you
much.
get your friends to taste it first, you know,
Yeah,
see
there
what
you
happens
go.
with them.
Did one of those, and then went to partial grains, and then before you know it, I was building equipment, having
'cause-
and having keg parties at my house.
That's
the
awesome.
beer I made,
Beer, you
know.
that's great. I mean, you
So-
supplied the block party, the
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely, yeah.
and
Maybe.
Yeah, I had a
Maybe.
couple of the jam parties too.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
One of the best things of one of those parties was I hid one of your. It was either a sixth or a quarter somewhere. I said, I'll put
You
this
drank it
on
the next
later.
day.
Yes, and I put it under the table. I
Oh.
totally forgot.
That
it was
was
on
Sunday.
ice all day
Yep,
and
next
all
day.
night. We had it the next day.
It was great the next day.
Oh,
Nice.
that was amazing.
Sure was.
I think that was 2 years
Block party
ago.
version
Two or 3 years
2.0.
ago.
That's
Yeah,
right.
3 years ago.
Point
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that's pretty much. Oh, look at that. That's fine. That can was in my
Oh, was that the-
refrigerator,
was
and
that
it
the
had no
question?
name on it, so I didn't know what it was, and I figured it was it's a session IPA. Yeah.
That's the one you were talking about.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, another crushable beer.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
another easy one.
What do you?
yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of, what else do you have coming down the pike?
The IPA I got in the tank right now is 6.5%.
Oh.
So a little hopped it up a little bit on the alcohol. You know.
Right.
The little system I have now kind of limits me with making 8.5%ers,
Right.
9%ers. But the new system, we have every option.
Well,
Awesome.
but how do you do? How do you just up the alcohol content?
So
Is
you
it
need more
something
sugar.
add
You need more sugar.
Okay,
so
right.
you're not adding sugar, but more grains.
Right.
So,
You get all your
Right.
like ingredients from New York.
like 99% of it
Yeah.
all comes from Hudson Valley Malt, who's up in Germantown, New York. Hops are different.
Yeah,
you can't
right.
make
You
those
can't
New England
just get-
IPAs. You could make similar, and we're going to play with that
Mhm.
with some all New York hops too. But to make those big, those IPAs have 6 pounds in a barrel.
It's rough.
Have you ever made like a sour?
I made one. Yeah, sours are on the list too. They take a little more time.
To make it.
Yeah.
So the good part of drinking beer is the alcohol in it. I'll speak for myself, and I know you guys agree for sure.
The point.
So,
Who
like,
brought
can you
this
explain
guy?
the process of like how does alcohol get into the mixture? How does that work?
The yeast ferments the sugar and turns it into alcohol.
Right. So it basically eats it, and
Yep.
the byproduct of that is
Yes,
alcohol.
pretty much. Yep.
Right. Right.
So.
For the-
So
This one's called PeekskillMugs. It's official.
It is.
that's
We have one in
20%.
Dark Lights, and we have 4 beers named
Yeah.
after us.
That's a
Actually,
20%
what is
if
the
there was
percentage
one
on
like
this?
This
that.
is 5.5.
Yeah.
That's solid. Yeah.
Can you open that?
Sure. I need one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I, gotta
I
get
need
some
more.
too.
We got plenty. I think I
Actually,
brought
I don't need.
Is
actually,
it helping
I
your
don't need-
hangover,
Well,
Jack?
I kept one for myself. I'm just drinking it to myself.
This is the one
That's the
we were
stout.
drinking.
The
The
same
one, right?
oatmeal
Yeah.
stout.
Same
Oatmeal
one.
stout.
Yeah.
The only one can I brought different that them guys snuck out over there.
Yeah, right.
Thanks.
Your apprentice.
And then Jack, I think
The canner.
did you give him the can with the question mark
No.
last night? Remember I gave you that can? You said you were going to give it to Jack. Oh,
He's probably drinking. He already drank it.
I was gonna say.
Well, we told you guys it was a great party last night.
Yeah, last night was a
Jack's,
great party, and if he gave it to me, I would not have remembered anyways.
You got a lot of alcohol anyway.
And he
Oh,
thought
I did.
Jack thought his alcohol was. He thought he got his birthday present stolen.
Oh yeah, he tried to tell me that.
Who's
someone
gonna
stole
steal your
his
birthday
liquor. It's
present?
like it's gone from the table.
Like
But we had put it in a
I
box.
needed another vodka ginger ale. Yeah. Who took all my alcohol?
I had to talk him off the ledge about someone stealing his liquor.
I'd talk him off the ledge about messing up Joe DiMaggio. And
Oh, shout out again to Joe DiMaggio.
Luckiest man on the face of the earth.
That's
Well,
right.
as we talked about before, he did bang Marilyn Monroe, so he kind of was.
He was.
He was.
hey,
He didn't have such a bad life.
nah, I don't think so.
Yeah. Wow. So
That-
Joey, are you looking to do any kind of like mass production of product?
well, we're now looking into a spot that hopefully we're going to seal a deal on shortly.
That's excellent.
Yeah, and
That's excellent.
have a tasting room and
It'll be in
That would
Westchester
be awesome.
County or
Yeah,
Putnam County.
most likely Peekskill.
See, I'm trying to narrow it in. That's why I get the broad
That's
question.
all I
I'm
can
trying to
give you
get
right
in.
now.
That's
but,
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's good enough, man.
most
Right.
likely
It's good news.
Peekskill. So,
I
and
can
that's
wa-
where we want to be. I want
So
to
we
be
can all
close to
walk
home,
there.
You
Is
know,
what you're saying?
Yeah. We want you there. For
Oh,
us.
I'll walk
a
there.
lot of you probably could.
I'd
you know?
walk to Croton. I'd walk to Croton, except I don't want to be out in these
Yeah.
streets alone by myself.
Not in Croton. It's a
streets.
terrible
Not
neighborhood.
in
yeah.
this neighborhood.
Phil
Yeah, we
picked you
just-
up on Route 9
I
today
mean-
coming here.
Yeah. I told Craig get a running start. I wasn't stopping. Just jump
I
in.
walked down the hill with a cooler in my hand at
Looking like the
11:30.
Unabomber actually standing in the corner. I was like, this is creepy right here.
It was a sight. I get caught walking around with coolers around town a lot. I'm just like,
Yeah.
Plus those dark
Like,
shades
what-
you
what's
had
in there?
on.
Yeah,
It
I had
was-
the shades, the
it's
hat.
Creepy.
Peekskill police just look at you.
Yeah, didn't you walk by the police drinking the other day?
yes,
Yes, he did.
yeah.
At like 11:30 in the morning?
right in front of the COVID vaccination
Yeah.
spot. They're like 4 cops. I'm coming down to the brewery we're doing a film,
Right.
and I just have a Newberg Mega Boss, just
Open.
no, a Terra Boss.
Yeah.
And I
Oh, my
just
God.
slipped right in front of them. They
What-
were like, "Oh, that must be an energy drink."
What time of the day was that?
It doesn't matter. My dad's watching.
He's going like
Hey,
this.
Dad.
My son.
Son.
I think he knows.
I don't know.
Breakfast of Champions.
So that's
Yeah.
great news though that you're gonna
Yeah.
be.
It's
It
good
is.
news. So right now we have a 1 barrel. This is going to be a 7 barrel system, and
Oh.
there's also going to be the 1 barrel still there, if there's room.
So that barrel that we saw that day in your garage, that's a one.
One,
That big.
yeah. So times that by 7.
How much? How
What
much?
does that
How
hold?
many
Yeah.
gallons is that?
It'll probably do like around 230 gallons per batch, give or take, on the beer.
That's
And-
enough for the Peekskill mugs, but what about
For
everybody else?
Saturday, Peekskill
Well,
Mugs.
there's going to be more than one of those tanks.
Okay, that's
Like,
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
How big of a space do you need to do something like that in?
Listen, people pack 7 barrel breweries into 1,000 square feet. You know, if you plan it right, because you know everything can go tight.
Sure.
So that's the thing now is just planning it, getting it. You know,
Jeez, that'd be
Yeah.
awesome. If that
Is there a time frame?
like a couple of weeks, maybe, hopefully.
you
Tomorrow?
know,
Like tomorrow,
Next weekend?
Thursday.
all this
damn it.
takes longer than you expect.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
that.
definitely.
You know, so I'm not
sure.
gonna even say a time frame, but we're gonna go as fast as we
In
can.
2021?
Yeah, yeah,
Summer? Yeah, I'm just
and hopefully by the end of the summer.
right.
You know,
That'd be
because
great,
this-
though, you know.
If this place works out, it's gonna be, we got to build it all out. You know.
Yeah.
The thing is, we'll set that 1 barrel up right away, and we can still keep making small batches and maybe only open 1 day a week to sell some beers while we're building out the. You know what I mean?
Oh, right.
So you
So-
would still use your garage as one place?
No, that's gone.
That's gone.
Yeah, that's going away. I need
Cars
my, I
need
need
to
my
go
garage
back.
back. My wife wants a garage.
Yeah, I was gonna
back.
say she wants a parking spot in the
Well,
winter.
she's probably still never gonna park in there, but
Just wants a garage.
But
Yeah.
he wants it back, right?
maybe it'll look like Todd's garage when I get all that stuff out.
Craft food services. Where are you, buddy?
We still don't think he used any tools.
No,
in
I
his
was,
garage.
I was,
too
I was
clean.
just going to say
Way too
that.
clean. Yeah, there's no way.
The unused tool.
Yeah.
His garage is the coolest thing of all time.
Yes.
You go watch the episode. Go watch the Halloween episode on
Yeah.
YouTube and give us a subscribe.
That's right.
Yeah, thumbs up. That's a great episode.
I just watched it actually.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I was looking through and I was like, I didn't see that one, and I started watching it.
That's
when
the
I
one
choked
that,
Jack up.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
the one
one.
that you choked me out on. Nice.
Live.
Live.
Can do it again.
Yeah.
Dead.
I choked him out dead. And you got the swag too, like the sweatshirts.
Yeah,
These
yeah. well,
stickers, by the way, on the
listen,
back of my
stickers-
phone. This thing's been there
cups.
for like 2 years. It
Yeah,
doesn't
they-
even
yeah.
come off.
Yeah, the stickers are cool. The cups also.
Cups are great.
Cups.
2 different cups. They have, one has the logo front and back. The other one has proudly brewed in Peekskill, New York.
There you go.
So that's good, man.
We've been stocking those up. We got a couple thousand.
That looks pretty cool.
Sweet.
Yeah.
2,000,
Oh.
3,000, 4,000. We got piles of them.
Oh,
So
You gotta set up a tent for a block party too, if you want.
I was gonna
Have
say,
it,
yeah.
yeah.
You know,
Ooh,
Yeah.
it sounds like the block party might happen.
it's probably gonna happen. We'll have to talk
Nice.
about it, but
Fingers crossed, but yeah.
yeah.
Fingers
But it,
crossed,
and
but
it's the
yes,
thing,
sir.
if it's like in August, if it doesn't happen in August, that's fine because it's like 1,000 degrees. If it gets pushed to like October,
well,
you know?
it's gotta be high enough for me to take my shirt.
Oh
off.
yeah, no.
that's
I
true.
mean, there's certain
That's true.
traditions that can't die. Come
Bill
on.
doesn't wear a
Come
shirt on the block party.
Well,
These
maybe,
guys live on the same
I
street.
think he had it on for the first hour when I was there, and then there was no shirt on.
Yeah, it goes off pretty quickly.
He's barbecuing. He doesn't want to smell like charcoal and
Yeah, I gotta
everything,
get
and
that
burger
off. Now
meat.
my clothes all day, so take this shirt.
And when we have a date, we'll invite all of you guys.
That's right.
Why
And you're
not?
all coming.
Thanks for inviting everyone over to mine and Phil's house, Jack.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
You can park in Chris's garage if you need to. Yeah, it's got plenty of room.
Need your shot or a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to prove that you're not that you're COVID
You're
free.
vaccinated. You're not wearing a fever.
Negative test at the door.
Negative test at the door.
We will be checking.
But
Man.
Joey, definitely when all that stuff comes in, you gotta let us know.
You guys
And
are
then we
the
gotta
first
be
to know,
there.
You know
You
that.
gotta have
Absolutely.
you come back and give us all
Definitely.
that pictures of what the inside of the place looks like, and
Question. Yeah.
if you need any manual labor, just let Craig know.
I'm in.
He's there for you.
I'm
You
down.
can do some episodes over there too.
Absolutely.
Oh,
definitely will.
Absolutely, we
On
will.
location, absolutely.
You know.
So
Sounds good, man. Thanks for coming and
Good
thanks for
looking
these
out.
beers.
Cheers.
Cheers.
guys.
these are
Yeah,
delicious.
Yep.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, guys, we're back. Last
That
little
was
segment.
Weird. That was weird.
What?
I don't know. That thing we just saw, that was weird. But go ahead. Yes, please.
Oh boy.
It was weird.
I'm so confused. But anyway, we're of course we're not going to go without talking about the NFL, even though it's March and football season. We got the draft coming up in a month and a half. But so Brian's favorite team is Cleveland Browns, and apparently they have a
PCP addict.
crazy PCP addict as a quarterback.
So this guy, he gets on Twitter and he says that him and his wife saw a UFO.
Where were they? In
and what's
Cleveland?
wrong? And what's
Texas,
wrong with
right?
that?
Oh, they were in Texas.
I'm pretty sure he was in Texas.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
But anyways, yeah, a perfectly normal thing for a quarterback to put on Twitter. So I'm sure we'll be going straight to the moon this season.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Isn't that near Area 51? That's where the aliens are, right? Or the wreckage.
That's
Does he
Arizona.
live near Area 51?
Or-
No.
No.
That's
So
like
I was trying to
it's
help.
like
No.
Area 49.
I
or
think,
something.
Area 49.
51 is a little bit
51
further
is
west.
Nevada?
It's Nevada, yes.
Yeah,
Nevada,
Area
I think
51's in
Arizona,
Nevada.
yeah.
And this guy doesn't live anywhere near.
No.
No.
He's probably even, well, he's been to Vegas, so.
Well, since drugs are involved, clearly, right?
Well, I mean,
Hey, listen.
if Tiger can flip over his car and no drugs are
Wait,
involved,
Tiger flipped over his car?
whatever he did
skid
to
marks?
ruin his legs.
I thought the road did it.
Oh, yeah.
That bump. Someone threw that little.
Well, they found the black box. I think that's going to tell the story a little bit how fast he was going.
It was aliens. So putting it out
It might
there right
be.
now,
It might be.
it was aliens. Aliens ruined
Aliens.
Tiger Woods' legs.
Yeah. Oh, we should
Well,
talk about.
apparently, because you guys pay money to each week. I'm not here to talk about that.
Yeah.
No,
You know what I am psyched up?
because
psyched
no
up
one
about?
died during the week, so there's
Yeah.
no death pool conversation.
Okay.
No money
So
changing
carry on.
hands.
I mean, your liver died last night, but other than that,
More
No.
curiosity.
So here in New York, we've been on some pretty major lockdowns. But on Friday, this past Friday, March 5th, bar games are back on.
Yeah,
We haven't played darts in so long.
Yeah, no, we haven't played darts in any sort of social setting
Well,
I mean,
in almost a
12
year.
axe throwing.
did we
Billiards.
Play, did we play darts last night at the Birdsall?
I wasn't there.
no.
Okay.
No, that's something we did not do.
You're allowed to, though.
Now we can.
now you are.
I don't
No,
know.
it was socially responsible.
I'm really proud of you guys.
I'm proud I didn't go there.
And so this is after Jack lost his liquor. You guys
Yes,
went to Birds.
after actually Jeff stole it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jeff
well.
stole
Fucking ball
5
bag.
bottles
Ball
of
bag.
Tito's, 4 bottles of
We do drink-
Fireball,
we do
and
drink-
60 little shots.
Dude.
All gone,
Gone.
according to Jack.
Well, that's a fact.
Jack and Joe DiMaggio.
I do know that I did go through 20 shots of Fireball.
Oh, at least, yeah.
Well, you were
you did
handing them
20,
out.
you were handing them out like
Yeah.
Candy.
So
And
I did-
I don't drink liquor,
So,
so I had that.
I
It was-
didn't do 20
not
shots
good.
then.
No. You were very generous. Very.
Okay. Good.
All right, Jacko, you know what? You're going to give us one last question to get out of here. Put them reading glasses on.
Yes.
I hope
It's like
it's
a
about
Hubble,
NASCAR.
Hubble telescope.
should also
Or,
talk about-
you know, before
We
we,
should
came
also
on,
talk about real. Sorry, you want to go?
Oh,
I was going to say how badly we fucked up the J.J. Watt thing last week. How none of
Oh,
us-
yes, we did.
No,
we were damn close.
the Cardinals.
Why you
Oh
on
yeah, I
card?
wasn't on last week, so I
Show me the
didn't
money,
know.
bruh.
So, anyways, before Jack reads our next question, just know that before the show started, he was reading a card about soccer.
I was
and
going to
he
read the
went-
same one.
And he pronounced it FIFA. So, for all my soccer fans out there,
Yeah,
We
the
apologize.
Instead of FIFA?
FIFA.
FIFA.
He's getting closer.
Getting closer. How is it?
Fido.
Fido.
All right. In soccer, which country won the first FIFA World Cup?
Bubba Wallace.
Who won? No, which country?
Brazil.
No,
America.
England.
like Paraguay or something
Yes.
like that.
What?
Is that right?
no. You did,
Uruguay?
yes,
No.
yes.
Oh, the other
Uruguay.
one.
Well,
The
you
Uruguay.
didn't cheat. You almost cheated.
I
You
did
looked
not
down and
cheat.
saw that and thought it was
I didn't
Paraguay.
cheat.
All right. Well,
All right, what's the perfect score in bowling? We'll give it an easy
300.
one. Perfect.
Yeah.
No,
That was-
301.
Oh, damn it. You know what? Hopefully we get TW back next week because his questions suck. And on that note, Mugs,
Goodbye.
we're sad here. Mitch, thanks so much. Mark, thanks. Ballbag, and especially Joey. Thanks for coming
Especially
in.
Joey,
getting us
thank
here.
you.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers,
Very
guys.
good.
We'll see you
Cheers.
guys next week or
Next
something.
week.